Hello awesome people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Startup Panic. If you missed the last episode, I recorded a few episodes, so the last one, this one, and the next one, but I forgot that I muted my microphone on my sound mixer because I was in a meeting for my job, and I in the evening I then started to record the videos, and I kind of forgot that my mic was muted. So this is all sort of post editing commentary. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make it as fun as possible. Where we are right now is we are at the point where we don't have a lot of free person features left. Actually, if I'm looking at it, I think we only have one left. Yeah, and that's the only one that we have left, I think. The game marketplace, maybe the other one to the right there, the yellow one. That one we already did, so we have to, oh yeah, that's right, we have to kind of revise it. It wasn't good enough. It's not a 10, so, you know, we have to revise that. It's not good enough. We don't deal with lower than a 10 basically on this channel. Well, I say that right now, but yeah, you know, it will probably change in the future quite quickly. Seeing the fact that it's getting harder to get those 10s out, we really have to fiddle around with the sliders to actually get the 10s out with our solo challenge here. So yeah, that's actually a good moment right now. Leave a comment telling me what you want me to do in this with this series. Do you want me to continue after we kind of hit the wall? Because there is going to be a wall that we're going to hit at some point. We're going to get into a point where we can't do this on just one maxed out character anymore. I'm curious to see when we hit that wall. But we're going to hit it. I mean, it's quite certain right now if I see this. But we got a 10 out of 10. So we did do a good revision of that feature. Also taking a look at the marketing screen here. We did a lot of the region research in the last video. And I think at this point, yeah, we're actually going to do some marketing. It's one of our missions, I believe, at this point to get a marketing out there. We already have like an active campaign, but it's like really like a crappy campaign, to be honest. So yeah, we're going to upgrade that campaign from a simple newspaper to a TV show. I think we should go for this, or are we going to upgrade to movie? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we're going to go for adult and for social media. So we're going to, are we? We're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go social media. Yeah, I remembered correctly. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna upgrade our marketing game a little bit here. Just trying that out as well. I think I said this in the video when I was recording. Last time I played this this game, Startup Panic, it wasn't really necessary to do a lot of marketing. You could really easily just win the game basically by not even touching marketing. I think that changed it a little bit. I think they made their competitors a little bit more aggressive in marketing. So it's a little bit harder to actually do it. You can still do it, I think, because we haven't used marketing so far, really. So yeah, I mean, it's quite easy still to you know, grow. And I think that this challenge sort of shows that with one character in your bedroom, you can still become like a very rich person based on just making an app, basically. So we got a 7.3 for our marketing scheme there. We're gonna have that running. I think we're even gonna do another one, but I'm not sure. Just checking in the missions here, the objectives. There's not really objectives right now that we still have left to do that sort of makes sense. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, our choice of what we're gonna do. But yeah, let's also talk about some other things. Last episode I talked about some stuff about the channel, but one important thing I actually forgot to talk about, slash we didn't have really the time to do that because I was really chatty last episode, is the fact that I am looking into some sort of, you know, I'm thinking about the new series. So what type of series are we going to do next? Not only the sort of the things we already know in a sense, but also like other types of games, but also well, I shouldn't say other types of games, it's just other games in general, but also maybe a little bit of other content as well, in the sense that I want to try and make some more funny videos. I did those for the Among Us where I played with you guys and I played with Yasra. I made some funny moments videos there. Okay, this is actually this is gonna be our first feature. Yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm checking the maintenance prices, I believe, of the different features. So if we mess up one of them, it doesn't matter as much. It's mostly for the 4-person feature. We still have one 3-person feature to go. So we take a small break to get our motivation up to the highest that we can. And now we are gonna go for a game marketplace. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This is the last feature, like I said, that has the recommended 3 employees. I think we can still do this. I'm not sure if we can do it in one go. But we should be able to at least do a good job here. So game marketplace should have some technology, of course, a lot of usability, and I think we're actually, yeah, I'm debating to make it aesthetic as well, because it's kind of like a marketing thing, right? It's a marketplace. So but I think in the end I'm not sure if it actually works like that in the game. I think that the aesthetic is not very important in this case. But yeah, let's go back to the topic I was talking about. I want to do some more other stuff as well, so that means other games that are still on my list. I want to try out, maybe an episode or 2 or 3, and see what you guys think about them. But also I want to do some more funny moments content. Try it at least. I want to sort of challenge myself to do that. I think the Among Us ones were pretty nice. They were really fun to make. That was the main reason that we actually did a 10 out of 10. Awesome. First try. But yeah, they were really fun to make, and I would love to make some more of that, as we take vacation cost there, to fill out the yellow lines. But yeah, I wanna do more of that in the future, at least sort of challenge myself to do that type of stuff. I really enjoy those type of videos when I'm watching YouTube myself, and I think that in a sense we could probably do something like that. I'd probably be more of the type of person to not really go really hard on the funny moments themselves, because I am a bit more serious. So but I do think that when we're playing with others, I can be the person that sort of just trolls around a little bit and just doesn't do much in a sense. I think that could be fun in a way if we have a good idea for like the Among Us series. When we have like a good theme to go on, I think we can do pretty well. I can remember one of our community plays where we made a joke about Harry Potter, and then the entire lobby came back with Harry Potter names, and we just did a sort of a Harry Potter roleplay session where I was playing Dobby and we were just using lines from the movies. It was pretty fun. Those types of things can be really, really funny without really the need for like really, really good jokes or whatever. We don't have to script anything at that point. It's just like having fun and really wholesome, basically fun. So that's pretty cool. I want to do that some more, but it takes a lot of time to make those videos, because I really have to learn a lot about my editor still, to make that work. I am getting better. I'm getting faster with what I can do right now. I have some presets as well made, so I think that we're doing well in that regard. But yeah, I really need to sort of focus a little bit more on that if I actually want to challenge myself doing that, and I want to do that. But there is a chance you guys will never see it though. Then speaking about the normal series, Software Inc. I've been playing Software Inc. a little bit, like I would say like probably an hour over the last couple of weeks, to just check out some of the new stuff. There have been some updates on Twitter. They look very cool. I want to see like where this game is headed. So when we're gonna go back to Software Inc., I don't know. I actually could go back right now and just say, there's a lot of cool stuff to check out, and just go back to the game in general would be nice. It's a really fun game. I'm always having fun when I'm playing it. I feel like you guys are always having fun when we're playing it on the channel. As we're going to go to create a status, by the way, this is the first 4-person one, I believe, and then we have Daniel Green come in and annoy us again with investing in our company, which we don't want. But yeah, Software Inc. Is going to definitely be back, but when I'm not sure. Probably sooner rather than later. But I want to see if in the coming like time, I can't really name like a time scheme for it, but I want to see if there's some more bigger updates. You know, if the developer is going to say, well, in next week there's this big update coming with this and this and that, I'm probably going to wait on that, because the hardest thing about the Software Inc. series, in my opinion, from the point of recording them, was that sometimes we were halfway through a season and then an update came out with some very cool stuff, but we couldn't touch it, or it just didn't make sense to already touch it. So that was, you know, a little bit harder. We got a 10 out of 10. Wow. We got a 10 out of 10 immediately for a 4-person feature. Yeah. It's a 4-person. Oh, yeah. I remember this moment. I was really surprised. The next two are 5 people, you know, features. But, you know, we're going to see what happens. I was really surprised. I was actually a bit cocky at that point, saying, oh, we're going to easily do this. But you'll find out pretty soon that we're not going to easily do this. So yeah, let's take another vacation. That's what we're doing here. We're basically taking vacations and making new features, which is, I mean, at this point, probably the way to go. We're going to go for, I believe, image ads. I believe we're going to go for image ads before push notification, because it can make a lot of money and the maintenance is not that bad. It also opens up this one, the targeted ads, which you know, ads are, you know, they suck in real life, but you know, for a developer, they're important because they actually make money, and that money can be used to, you know, create a better product, hopefully, because that is what you normally would do. I know that there are companies that don't do that. They just take the money and ran, basically. But that's not how it's supposed to be, right? If you care about your product, that's not what you do. So we're gonna go for image ads here. Now this is a bit of a thing, I believe. This took us a few tries, I believe, to actually get it right. We're gonna go in the end with, I think, yeah, the same sort of setup. We're gonna bring usability down quite a bit and put aesthetic up, because aesthetic, of course, in image ads is a bit more important. So we're gonna see where that hats out. But yeah, oh, and we get this lovely pop-up, which doesn't make sense. I think if you click the accept button, it's just, you pay $1,000 or something and you get some motivation for your team back, but we don't have a team, so why bother? I mean, it's not that big a thing if you don't have a team to motivate. That's the weird thing. The game is not built on you going solo for so long, so you get so many pop-ups where some of the things that you can get from them, sort of the buffs or debuffs or whatever, are team based. They're based on your team members, on your employees, and we don't have any employees. You know, the one in the last episode with the Chirp thing, where we could share the photo on Chirp, or we could share the photo with our team members, it's kind of a good example there. You know, why would we ever share with our team members if we don't have any? We don't even have a group team chat that was based on the answer. So we got a 9.2. That's not bad, but we can see that it takes a little bit of more, you know, sort of, you know, trying out the sliders, seeing where we have to go. So we're going to immediately revise it as well. Bringing down the technology side to it. And are we going to bring down usability? Probably. Yeah. I mean, it would be a good idea. Go on, Hip. Just do it. Yeah. And just pump up aesthetic. No. Don't bring it back. Oh, wait. We took a lot. No. Wait, actually, was this good? I don't know. I feel like we could go for a little bit more aesthetic and just take away that usability. I mean, it's just ads. It's image ads. They don't need to be usable in a sense. You just have to click on them, right? That's the idea behind it. But yeah, but we'll see if we can make the 10 out of 10 straight away. I honestly can't remember. I recorded this yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But I didn't have time to do all of the episodes in the voiceover for the editing, because, you know, again, stupid me, you know, had this mic muted, as I right now check if the mic is not again muted. But yeah, I had to do that, but I didn't have time to do all the episodes, so I only did the one that you saw yesterday. So yeah, I actually have to think about some of the things that are happening. I can't remember everything. Okay, yeah, we kind of messed up here. So we did improve the aesthetic, but our technology score went way down. So we actually, I think we even discarded the new one because the score was lower. So we're gonna take a vacation. And like I said, it's gonna take a little bit more finagling now with the sliders to actually get it right. Having maxed out skills doesn't necessarily now mean that we get an easy score, an easy 10 out of 10. No, we can still get the 10 out of 10s, but we just have to, you know, put in a bit more effort, think a bit more about it, and, you know, try it out a little bit, see what we can get. So, yeah, technology needs to go up. I stay with my... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, these are the old ones. So we can still slide technology down, but not as much. So let's see what we can get now. I think the first time when I went, you know, don't put back the usability. We should have probably put it back in technology, and then it would be fine. I think that's the setup we're going for right now. That was the one I was thinking about, like when I said no the first time. But we'll see. Maybe this is actually not right. I think we are gonna get it just we just don't get it, just like by a little sliver. But we'll see. We'll see. As I'm gonna take a sip of my drink because talking makes me thirsty. We also get a breakdown. So 2 more features done. Well, not done. They're like done as in kaput. They're not there anymore. Well, they're there, but they're really bad now. We do get the 10 out of 10. Okay, awesome. Very good, very good. That also means that we can go straight into fixing those other ones. Our motivation is still high enough to do these. These are not the hardest ones. These are like 2 people and one person jobs. So we don't even have to think about the sliders there, because they're, you know, this is where we're at with the max skills. We could just basically do anything and it's good enough. We could actually, that would be a funny thing. Let's just try and like go for like the easiest thing with maxed out skills and not even set sliders. Just, you know, see what happens. I'm not sure if the game will let you actually, but we'll see. You know, we can always sort of try that as a sort of experiment, I guess. But the searching feature's almost done, tested, and you know, ready to go. I mean, this is not that excited. We don't really have to think about this. This is going to be an easy 10 out of 10. And there are Daniel Greens again. So I really wish, and I said this in the video as well, I think I said it at this specific moment, that they had a little button, as we are going to revise the other feature as well. It's the text ads. Okay. But yeah, I really wish they had a little button with the investor. They have an investor button. So why not add the investors that you've met there and add some like buttons that you can click, so you can, for instance, say, no, I don't want to get messages from you, so that they don't pop up, because it sort of breaks up the game for a bit. And if you said no the first time, I appreciate the fact that they're bringing them back, because sometimes it just doesn't make sense at that point, but you want to do it later maybe, or whatever. It can happen. Of course, we got a 10 for that one as well. And I think, yeah, we're going to go on vacation and just go for a new feature again. Try and get that 10 out of 10 for all the other ones as well. But yeah, I think it would be a good addition, because it sort of slows up the game if you get these investors coming up every once in a while. So I think they should only pop up when they are new, and if you let them, like if you say, well, you can now pop up, and then you can sort of uncheck a box in the investor sort of option thingy. We're looking at how many people we need, I think, at this point. Oh no, we're looking for a certain feature that someone added. One of our competitors added something with a photo album. I was looking for it to sort of get a feeling of where he is at, like feature wise, but I couldn't really find it, I think. Also, I gave up like quite fast because it didn't really bother me that much. Are we gonna go for target ads? I don't think so. I think we're gonna go for the push notification, because it's cheaper in maintenance. Although ads are, of course, you know, they can give more money if you do them well. No, we're gonna go for the push notification. Okay, yeah. Was this the one where we actually had some trouble? I think so. I think this was the one where I first went, okay, this is gonna be really tough to get right. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that happens. But yeah, I think we're doing still very well. I think that the one-man strategy is still working out very well. I wasn't expecting to go this far as a one-person business, basically. I thought that the game would sort of makes us sort of hit a wall earlier. It kind of makes sense to do that because you kind of want people to have the employees. It kind of it improves the gameplay also because you have a lot more stuff to look after. You have your employees to look after. You have to sort of look at them, send them on vacation, all that type of stuff. You have to look at all that, so it makes the game more engaging, I would say. So it's not really meant to play as a one-man solo challenge, but I do like the fact that you can actually do it if you want to. It's just, you know, if you want to, you can. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, we had a very bad score here, and now I'm actually finding out with the post-mortem. We're going to use this more often in the future, where I can take away points, because if we're going to finick with the sliders that much, we need to know what we can do and what we can't do. Although I also think that we later will find out that, you know, those post-mortems are not always necessarily right. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the episode. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.